Mississippi, on location live at the Ace Bolt and Screw Store in Richland, Mississippi. Sun breaking through the clouds here. A little bit of wind. It's not all that hot, honestly, down here today. Rhino. We are on Highway 49, headed to the south, just south of Jackson. Brand spanking new location, beautiful store. Joining us now, Brandon Freeman, vendor manager inventory for Ace Bolt and Screw. Brandon, thanks for coming on Middays.
How are you, buddy? You doing all right?
I'm doing great. This is a big day, isn't it? Opening up this store. It looks like it's pretty well stocked, so I'd say you've been doing your job.
Doing as best we can. I'm looking over here, and there's people rolling out of the store with all kinds of tools and stuff coming out, so it's pretty exciting to have a store right here, especially now that the highway's open.
Yeah, exactly. We've been talking about that. What a blessing that is to get that thing open. I suspect this store, you guys expect a lot of traffic, a lot of business here, don't you?
There's quite a few vehicles that come down this highway, so
I know.
Hopefully we can draw them in the store. Hopefully we can help the everybody around here. There's a lot of industry right here, so
yeah.
Get a little break from the Jackson store and get some folks over here.
A lot of activity, and you got your vendors set up in the parking lot with their pop-up tents. And,
just about every vendor we got's here, so
oh, wow.
You can come by, check it out. We've got everybody's here giving information. The deals are unbelievable, so stop by, get some food, check out the deals.
It's awesome. It's awesome. You want to give some of us an example of a couple of deals?
So we've got DeWalt. DeWalt's got, it's one of our main vendors. They've got some crazy deals going on some skill saws, recip saws, prices that I've never seen. I'm not even going to announce it on the radio. It's so cheap. So we've got the pack out system from Milwaukee. It's top of the line as far as tool storage and everything else. We're giving away some stuff. If you spend $250 on pack out, you get a free pack out crate. So those are some examples. Ton more going on here. Just come by and check it out. I smell a lot of catfish out here.
Oh, so yeah, cooking catfish over here, too.
Cock of the walks over here.
So when you get all your vendors to show up like this, your store's obviously well-stocked, you got deals that you're offering, that suggests to me you've got pretty good relationships with these folks. So
far, you know, we're likable people. We try to be as nice as we can and as fair as we can to everybody, and that goes a long way.
There's no doubt about it.
So I've been doing it for 10 years now.
Oh.
I've been with the company, so I'm in outside sales. We got a good outside sales crew that's taking it by storm.
Yeah. So when you're selling, what do you sell? How do you distinguish this company from your competitors? What's kind of your main talking points?
So I started out, we're a family-owned company. It's not the big box store. We're not like the other competitors as far as that goes. You got to support local. And we're just a bunch of good old boys, you know, trying to take care of everybody, and I think we do a really good job at that. We've got a great team,
sure.
Great support system, great owners, and we pretty much can do what we need to do to make it happen for the customer.
If you're trying to land a new logo, break into a new company that you hadn't done business with, do you often use existing customers as references?
Absolutely. And most of the business is word of mouth.
Sure.
Especially around town, because we've been around for so long, so everybody knows who Ace Bolt and Screw is. But once you start getting out of town, you know, where people hadn't heard about it, you can name drop on customers and you know, say, this is what I do for them, this is what I can do for you.
Yeah.
That's the big thing with this vendor managed inventory that I was going to speak on.
Yeah, tell us about that.
So it's fully customizable. We set it up for each individual customer based on their usages, based on what they need. It can be anywhere from PPE, which is safety glasses, hard hats, any of that stuff, all the way down to nuts and washers in the manufacturing plant. So whatever we need to do, we can do it. We're also getting into the vending machines.
Saw that in there. How cool is that?
We've got a nice room in there displaying that.
So you set those up on site.
So that'll be set up on site. You'll be able to regulate your inventory. You'll be able to, you know, assign a badge or a code for each employee that you have, and we'll sell you the inventory and keep it stocked up. And then you can see what employees using what, and all that stuff. So we'll be able to.
So your systems are aware when there's a purchase made, and that notifies you to go restock it.
Absolutely, it's a low stock report. You set everything up as far as what you think the quantity needs to be and what you know the customer wants to do.
Really cool. That's really cool. That's novel. I couldn't believe it. You could buy like whole tools out of the vending machine.
It is wild. It is wild. for sure.
All right, so you're well stocked. Is there any kind of constrained product issues you're still grappling with?
We've dealt with it for quite some time, and of course, everybody's dealing with the same thing. So it's not as bad, when you're going to a customer and saying
seems to be loosening up some.
Right, but we're fully stocked locally. We have a purchasing team that was prepared and has stocked most everything up to the brim. So we hadn't had any too bad issues yet, but right now everything's coming back around.
Gotcha. Before we go, one last question. Sales been strong? Been good?
Sales are great.
That's awesome.
Sales are great. We got to finish strong.
That's awesome. Well, it's great to have you on the program, Brandon Freeman. We really appreciate that, and sounds like you're on your way. How long you been here?
I've been with the company 10 years. I've been doing outside sales for about 5.
Congratulations. Wish you all the success. Thank you, Brandon.
Thanks.
We'll take a break right here on Middays. It's time for Super Talk News. And on location live at the Ace Bolt and Screw new store down in Richland, Mississippi. It's been a pretty big day for the store. Seen lots of people come in empty-handed, walk in empty-handed, and walk out with items in their hands, sometimes in baskets, filling up their vehicles. And speaking of which, we've got Jeff Johnson, corporate counter sales manager at Ace Bolt and Screw, and Gary Todd, also corporate sales manager. So it looks like it's been a pretty big day. It's a great store. It's laid out so neat. Had a chance to tour it before we came on the air, and I believe I was accurate in that. It looks like it's been a pretty good sales day.
It really has. It really has. We've had a great turnout today, and we appreciate everybody coming out. And want to invite anybody else that's in the area to check out our new location. We've got new items, new vendors, and looking forward to meet your needs in commercial and industrial as well as fasteners.
And the main thing is it's pretty easy to get to now with I-49 being all open and getting those orange barrels out of the way. I couldn't believe when the mayor we had on earlier, Pat Sullivan, said 50,000 vehicles travel this stretch here in Richland.
That's right.
So you're in good shape here. Lots of construction activity. Contractors are located in the area. Your customers. You got your vendors here today. We learned earlier from Brandon Freeman, all of your vendors that represent your company or that you sell are present today.
A great percentage of them,
okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'd say for the most part most of them are here.
That's good.
That's right.
Well, that says a lot about the quality of Ace Bolt and Screw and the relationships that you have forged with these vendors. They're pretty important in the sales process, are they not?
Absolutely. I mean, they wouldn't be here if we weren't doing things right.
Sure.
So it's we appreciate them spending their days out here with us and promoting their products, and it's just a great day. And we do this every year, and it's great to do it for a grand opening like this.
Yeah. And so you guys really sit between. I mean, you facilitate the sales, you guide the customers, you provide insight into when they're trying to make a decision, the various products that you carry. And you're kind of the wedge between that, but extremely important in the supply chain. The customers want to have that local service, want to have that local touch. They come in here, they see all the products you got on display. They get help from a fantastic team that knows their stuff. I mean, that's the way you do business.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Our vendors are top notch. We try to carry just the quality lines that are out there in industrial tools and fasteners. And events like this is great because you can get in front of, the customers can get in front of their vendors, ask the questions. I mean, they can ask us as well, but it's great getting it straight from the vendor's point of view as well, and letting them know of new products or products that they may have a need for that they can put them in front of. So
that's a good point too. I mean, these folks are constantly introducing new tools, new products,
Exactly.
new supplies. I mean, it never ends, and I think it's a testament to how technology really has kind of engulfed all industry segments. It doesn't matter what they are, and these great manufacturers, they incorporate a lot of that into the products they produce.
Absolutely. I mean, you can just look around and look at the names on these tents. I mean, it's quality vendors that we're buying from and selling their products. So,
and you represent a lot that actually compete in the space, but you have great relationships with all of them, and it's just kind of different preferences for customers. How do you guide them if they're maybe thinking about a particular tool, particular product, and there's overlap where they come from? They're made by multiple manufacturers. How do you go about guiding them through that process?
well, I mean, it's people are they're real loyal to the products that they use.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's hard to you know, they know what they want when they come in. We listen to them and let them kind of give us the information, and then we kind of point them in the right direction. But most people, when they come in, they know what brand they want, you know. So people are, you know.
To a testament to that, I mean, we've had a lot of products that we've added mainly because of customer suggestions.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. And that's driven a lot of that. So, you know, we want to put the tools that they're wanting in front of them in their hands, and customer feedback is top. You know, is definitely a great added tool for that.
Is the goal to be kind of a one-stop shop for this category?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it sure seems like you do it to me. I just had no idea. I'm impressed every time I come on site to one of your stores. All right, so you guys have started out one location. You've expanded out and launched new stores in Mississippi and outside as well. I'm here. You may have something else in mind.
What
can you tell us?
We're coming to the Delta. We're going to
Awesome.
Greenwood, Mississippi. We've got a 35,000 square foot building right over at the corner of Highway 82 in West Park.
Okay.
It's the old Fred's department store building.
Okay.
So
Greenwood.
In Greenwood.
That
yes.
is awesome.
Yes. It's this will be late fall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a feeling that just your presence in that market will stimulate economic activity. I mean, it's pretty critical when you know you have those kinds of resources available locally. I think some folks that may be thinking about launching something, getting something going, start thinking seriously about that.
Right. Yeah. I think it's gonna be great for the whole area. It's gonna be great for Ace Bolt and Screw.
It's awesome.
It's just gonna be a good deal.
Congratulations. You guys got a great company. I got to tell you, as a Mississippian, I'm proud of all of your success, and it's an honor to be here today. This is a great story, great store. I know you got more on the boards. We're out of time here today on Middays. Back in the studio tomorrow. Will Rhino and I be. Until then, stay safe and God bless everyone.